Hello Blue Jays and welcome to the Rant. We're excited to see you all again after a long summer. This year's already off to a great start at Bond Rant High School, and we are excited to cover it all.
On this episode, we have a new jaywalking, catch up on the most recent football game, have highlights from girls volleyball, and get a scoop on the marching band. But first, Addie Schroeder tells us about an annual tradition, Sparkles for Ava.
On Friday, September 10th, everybody wore pink, purple, and sparkles in honor of Ava Hutchinson. Ava would have been a sophomore this year, but unfortunately passed from cancer during her 6th grade year. She was only 11 years old. Everyone that knew her would describe her as a princess and a girly girl who loved all things fancy, including nail polish, jewelry, flamingos, and crafts. Above all, though, Ava was known for being kind to everyone around her, and she treated everyone as if they were best friends and didn't have a mean bone in her body. When Ava got sick, the whole town really rallied around her. Here's Miss Lozano on that.
Ava Hutchinson's life has really inspired me. When she started 5th grade, I had her as my student, and the summer before she started 5th grade, she was told that her cancer had returned. Throughout that year, her and her classmates were able to show me how important life can be and not to take everything for granted.
In 2017, everyone really was there for her. Everybody all wore her favorite colors, pink, purple, and sparkles, and Ava's butterfly garden was created. 4 years later, the tradition for Sparkles for Ava still continues, which is typically held near the time of the anniversary of her passing and her birthday. This year specifically, everybody wore her favorite colors at school, the football game, cross-country meets, and even practices. One thing is for certain, that every year when Sparkles for Ava comes around, Bond Rant gets a little bit brighter.
This has been Addie Schroeder signing off for The Rant.
Aiden Frost attended a recent band practice to see how they prepare for their show-stopping performances.
The Blue Jay Pride Marching Band has been practicing for the last 4 weeks, plus around 50 hours over the summer, to bring this year's show, titled Rant, to life. Before the game started, the band played the national anthem and school song to kick off the night. The drum majors this season are Eden Mullen, who will be conducting Mars by Gustav Holst. Garrett Jones, who will be conducting Wheel a la Turca by Mozart and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And Ethan Osborne, who will be conducting Canon by Johann Pachelbel, and Jupiter, also written by Gustav Holst. I spoke with Mr. Whipperman about the show.
The season's off to a great start so far this year. I was a little nervous coming into this year considering last year we didn't have a real marching band season, and we essentially have 2 groups of students who haven't marched yet. But I'm really thrilled with the progress we've made, and I'm excited to see where the show is going to go.
The band arrives at the school every day at 7 o'clock in the morning to memorize music, learn sets, and run through the show little by little. The full show will be finished by Friday the 24th. This has been Aiden Frost reporting for The Rant.
Tuesday, September 21st, Jays volleyball competed against the Carlisle Wildcats. The girls played hard all night, taking it in 3 to finish the game. The Jays ended with 49 digs, 30 assists, and 32 kills. Starting off in the first set, they had an early lead and only widened the gap as they went, finishing with a score of 25-11. The second set ended with a score of 25-7, giving the Blue Jays the second win of the night. Finally, in the third set, the Blue Jays won 25-14 to end the match. There were tons of great plays throughout the match. Here's just a few. I talked to Hannah Ditzworth and Kendall Anderson to see what they thought about the game.
We started off really strong tonight, and we passed and hit the ball really well.
We swept them in 3 and are looking forward to playing Gilbert next week.
Go Jays!
This has been Addison Gross reporting for The Rant.
The football team took on Pella last Friday. Braden Ruley has the results.
This Friday, the Blue Jays took on Pella at home. Both teams celebrated our veterans with a military appreciation night. Billy Fox and Randy Lacina, who bravely served our country, were honorary captains for this game. The defense started out strong with a sack from Brock Turner. Titus Cram, out of the Wildcat, scored the first touchdown of the night for the Blue Jays. The defense continued to bring the pressure, forcing 2 fumbles, one recovered by Tyler Harms, the other by John Powers. Porter Smith, Mitchell Caskey, and John Powers combined for a sack. Out of half, Porter Smith and John Powers assist Everett White for another sack. Titus Cram goes on to score 2 more touchdowns, making it 4 on the night for him. Colby Collinson kneels the game away, making the victory 28-17, and the Blue Jays remain undefeated at 4-0. I caught up with Collison to get his thoughts and opinions about the game.
To beat a team as great as Pella, it felt awesome because knowing that they're a traditionally great football team and they have won many state championships, it just felt awesome to beat them. How we're feeling for Carlisle this week is we're feeling confident and we're ready to become 5-0.
This has been Braden Ruley reporting for The Rant.
In this week's Jaywalking, Chase Pfizer searches the school's parking lot for all the wonderful parking jobs here at BFHS.
All right, everybody. Welcome to this week's Jaywalking. Special feature, we call it Crossing the Line. We go around and we look at the world's shoddiest parking jobs. Not really the world's, but just around the school. As you can tell, it's pretty low budget, but I think we're going to be writing some citations today on some questionable stuff. Look at this guy. This is not a good parking job right there, I can tell you that much. That crosses the line. We write our first citation. No, next time, let's just not roll the dice, okay? Let's do it right. All right. On the Accord, according to me, this sucks. Okay, so from the primary looks, doesn't appear to be anything wrong with it. But as we come around here, we see they are far over the line. See, in my book, that crosses the line. I'd say that this person's grandma definitely taught them how to park, and probably gave them the car as well. It's crossing the line. Okay, over here, we have the grand winner. We have a double header, as in it takes 2 of these people's heads to equal 1 normal brain. Kia soul, enough said. So we're coming out here a second day, see if we can try to find a few more, maybe, let somebody have an opportunity to redeem themselves. So we'll see what happens. This person right here has lacrossed the line, and that issues a citation. So, moving on. So a lot of people have asked me, Chase, why would you be qualified to do this segment? And well, it's pretty simple. I'm just plainly, I would never, ever park like that. I don't even bother trying to park like that. I mean, that's just, the fact that some of these people can do this and just be okay with that, just doesn't sit well with me. And I could never do that myself. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with more highlights from Bond Rant for our high school.
You can watch this show anytime by subscribing to our YouTube channel at bluejaydigital.org. See ya!